mango, coconuts, papaya, pineapples. It's so delicious that it's almost a sin to eat it. He's built a company called Natural Sins. Natural Sins or Pecados Naturales. We met Andres in 2012 during a roundtable on food business, people that we organized in the IDB with small and medium-sized food exporters, where we bring together buyers from the region and all over the world. We have technical sessions and there are hundreds of bilateral business meetings. Let's see what Andres tells us about his experience with this big business roundtable called LAC Flavors.
LAC Flavors nos organizó una gran cantidad de citas de negocios.
They got me together with buyers from Canada, United States, Japan, and other countries, companies such as Walmart, PepsiCo, and Nestle. The meetings were incredible. The discussions were extremely useful, gave me lots of ideas that made it possible to work in a much more efficient way in our internationalization efforts. In 2012, we're working, changing our image, this new image, and thanks to meeting with buyers and others who attended the meeting, we adjusted our repackaging that made it possible for us to come out number one in the competition about food innovations and penetrate 6 more international markets. Today, Andres' company, Natural Sins, exports 60% of their output to 7 countries in the region and the world. There are more business people like Andres in our region who want to move into global markets. In fact, small and medium-sized enterprises in Latin America and the Caribbean add up to about 4 million. They create 50% of the jobs, and they're the backbone of our economies. When things are good and when things are bad, they get down to work, they work hard and move forward. But to continue growing, these companies must diversify their options. They need to diversify their markets and therefore also their risks. Large companies in the world, the so-called multi-Latina companies in Latin America, have human, financial, technical resources, the muscle to grow on a global basis. But the SMEs don't have those resources. It's not easy for them to find customers or suppliers to get into the international markets. It's not easy for them to obtain technical information on new markets for their products, the amount of demand, tariffs and non-tariff barriers, and it's not easy for them to obtain reliable information on available financing options for their businesses. The specialists and technical teams from our bank, from the IDB, travel continuously throughout the regions. We go to all countries, interviewing companies, chambers of commerce, agencies that promote trade, and we detected that there are these barriers to information in situ in the countries themselves. And we realized that there was a need to provide an opportunity to have a regional platform available that would be new, that would bring together all of these elements of information, that would provide technical contact information and information on sources of financing in one single place. The IDB has this information because different teams have it, but we never brought together all of this information thinking of possible use by companies. And the IDB is providing today a new platform to help them, those customers, and the technical and financial information in an easy and free, costless way. This platform is known as Connect Americas. It can be summarized in 3 words. The words are learning, connecting, financing. Connect Americas is the first managerial social network in the Americas aimed at connecting companies in Latin America and in the Caribbean, especially small and medium-sized ones, with possible investors, clients, and providers. Secondly, with information to help them export and invest. And thirdly, with financing options. Let's look at a brief video of how this works.
Your business could reach new international markets because you have an excellent product and want to export it. Or you found one and want to import it into your country. Or because you want to invest in a new business abroad. But every time you attempt to do business internationally, you realize you lack information about the different requirements in each of the countries that you're interested in. Also, it's difficult to find reliable contacts and opportunities. And when it comes to obtaining funding, you're unaware of the procedures you have to follow and the banks that may be willing to work with you. But this is all coming to an end thanks to Connect Americas, the first online business community in Latin America and the Caribbean dedicated to making international business easier for firms like yours. With Connect Americas, you can grow your international business in just 3 steps. You will be able to access the practical information you need to carry out international trade transactions and comply with the requirements in each country in the region. You will be able to connect with other Connect Americas users and find reliable business opportunities by checking their professional profiles, business objectives, and the ratings and reviews that their companies received on the site. You will also be able to find all you need to know about how to access international trade finance from banks in your country. You will have access to the most complete database of service providers for each stage of your international business transaction. At the same time, you will be able to contact investors interested in businesses like yours. Introducing your business to the world has never been so simple. Connect Americas. Take the world with your hands.
As I was saying before, Connect Americas can be summarized in 3 words, which are the 3 service areas to business people. They are learning, connecting, financing. Under connecting, business people can provide a profile of information about themselves and their company. Think of Google Plus or Facebook or a professional network like LinkedIn, but for companies. Once you develop your profile, Connect Americas will invite you to join sector communities. Business communities, these are virtual spaces where users in the same sectors can find investors, customers, provide services, find out what's happening in the industry, and exchange ideas. Connect America uses logarithms to generate information about companies or areas of interest based on the profile and how they operate within the portal. This is similar to what Amazon does when they recommend certain products, or what LinkedIn or Google Plus recommends people that might be of interest for you to know or meet. Users can leave comments, ratings about their experience exchanging information with other people on the platform. Remember the comments of the Amazon buyers. This gives a lot of support to the information in Connect Americas. The second area is learning. Connect Americas shows you practical information that you need to identify potential markets and to be able to carry out international trade. The maps, various graphs that are easy to understand will show you information about tariffs, non-tariff barriers, sanitary and phytosanitary information that is essential if you want to engage in international trade. Connect Americas will provide free online courses to export better and to be more efficient and effective. The third area is financing. Connect Americas will show you all financing options for foreign trade for your company. The banks in your country, and import-export banks in the countries where you want to do business. These opportunities will make it possible for Connect America users to use a single form to approach this information. There are also possible financing possibilities and technical assistance that our bank provides. And if you meet certain requirements as to size and type of business, and if you're looking for an investor, Connect Americas will disseminate information, the possibilities of investments with private investors and international investment funds through Invest Americas, a new service that's being developed by the IIC that is part of the IDB group and through Connect Americas. This is Connect Americas. It's important to ask ourselves, where are we today? Since November of last year, we've been going through a testing phase, which technicians call beta testing. During that stage, 100 businessmen and women have tested the functionality and the value of this platform, and they've suggested improvements that we've been implementing. We're pleased to see that starting today, Connect Americas will be on the air. It'll be accessible to businessmen and women of the entire region and the world. But I want to be very clear. Social networks take times building and developing, and it takes even longer for them to grow. But mutatis mutandis, let's look at the example of Facebook. Facebook started off very slowly, and as people started to understand the value of developing social networks, then it grew at exponential rates. In Connect Americas, we know that growth will be gradual. Another important question is, what do we have today on Connect America? We're beginning with the inclusion of two sectoral business communities that are already active on Connect Americas, that of food exporters and that of those who export professional services. As more business men and women join the network, there will be more vertical communities coming on it. Today, we're beginning with the inclusion of 8 open free courses online for users to improve managing their exporting activities and also on cross-cutting activities such as logistics, export management, and business strategy. Today, we're beginning by including detailed financing information on all IDB projects in the region that have to do with businesses, as well as information about banks, private banks that lend in the field of international trade. Today, we're opening the doors for everybody so that you may all be able to come through and take advantage of this platform. But it's important for me to stress, Connect Americas will be built by all of us, by the men and women business people, by the business chambers, by the trade promotion agencies, plus the IDB, and 4 companies that have been our anchor partners and pioneers in Connect Americas. And those companies are Google, DHL, Visa, and Alibaba. Let's see what the officials of these important companies have to say about Connect Americas. We'll start with the executive president of Google, Eric Smith.
Earlier this month, the web celebrated its 25th birthday. During this time, the internet has contributed greatly to economic and social development. Just look around you. And yet, in the emerging regions of the world, the internet has not yet unleashed its full potential. This is where the real opportunity is. I'm really delighted to see Connect Americas come to life. This is a very powerful concept. It seeks to connect people in this region, removing barriers and bringing Latin American markets to the world. This will undoubtedly spur international trade, investment, and bring economic growth to all 26 nations and maybe others over time as well. I can think of no better institution to lead this charge than the Inter-American Development Bank, who I've known for a very long time. For years, the IDB has placed regional integration at the top of its priorities, right? Sort of a good mission for the bank for all sorts of really good reasons. And in regions such as Latin America, growth is driven by small and medium-sized businesses, including family businesses, medium-sized manufacturing companies, and self-employed individuals. I think everybody here knows that. So many of them have a lot to gain from expansion into foreign markets. Although, through Connect America, the IDB is making its international trade know-how, all of that knowledge it has, available to SMBs and addressing the information gap that really persists in this region that's been so difficult to sort of close. So I am very, very proud that the IDB has chosen Google as its technology partner. We are providing assistance with Google+, advertising, apps, other technology tools that can help make commerce happen. The Google advertising model has proven, by the way, that any company can become a multinational, right, regardless of size or location, sort of really neat. And our cloud-based tools, putting your information in the Google Cloud, really does help small and medium businesses become more efficient, which of course is key to becoming competitive in a global economy. If I think about it, Connect Americas is a very powerful idea. It carries a promise to connect the Latin American countries with each other and to the world. All of us at Google, we're really looking forward to working with the IDB and with the region's governments to really make this promise a reality. Thank you so very much for doing this with us.
Hi, I'm Stephen Fenwick, and as CEO and on behalf of DHL Express Americas, we are very pleased and excited to be an anchor partner of Connect Americas. At DHL, similar to the Connect Americas initiative, small and medium-sized businesses are the heart of DHL Express. Small and medium-sized businesses account for some 92% of our customers globally. Every day, we focus on supporting their international growth and assisting them to import and export more effectively on a global scale. DHL Express is a pioneer and has supported and helped grow international trade for over 40 years, making overnight shipping possible. As a leader in international express shipping, we have over 100,000 employees trained as certified international specialists to provide superior service and the expertise needed to navigate customs and trade regulations and the opportunities that they bring. Our global network spans more than 220 countries and territories, focusing on fast-growing trade lanes between the Americas, Asia, Europe, Africa, and the Middle East. For exporters and importers, knowing the rules is key. That is where DHL logistics knowledge can assist small and medium-sized businesses within Connect Americas. Within Connect Americas, DHL Express international experts will guide business owners on the international shipping process, helping them stay on top of such things as customs regulations, duties and taxes, insurance, packaging and labeling, all of which govern what is permissible to ship to a particular country, how shipments are received, and how quickly the package and so their business can be delivered. Growing their business is our business. As a specialist in international, DHL Express is looking forward to being your logistics partner in this venture.
We're very proud of being part of Connect Americas because of several reasons. Actually, Latin America is in a way a small business continent. More than 95% of the business in Latin America are small business. More than 70% of the jobs in Latin America are working in small business also, and around 30% of the GDP is also in small business. So it is very important for us. And out of these approximately 70 million small businesses in Latin America, only 4-5% of them are involved in international trade. So if you put these things together, the importance of small business for us, we have actually today more than 10 million Visa business cards in Latin America. And the international transactions, which is our core business, is easy to understand why we are participating. Other important thing for us of Connect Americas is the digital component, the e-commerce component. We are leaders in e-commerce. All the small business they need to become digital, and we can help a lot in this part also. I do think that every small business in Latin America should have a card, and every small business in Latin America must accept cards in order to be competitive with the big companies.
Hi, I'm Annie Jieshu, the General Manager of Alibaba US operation. I'm very thrilled about the opportunity to partner with Inter-American Development Bank and its Connect Americas initiative. Alibaba.com is a leading e-commerce platform connecting business buyers and sellers from all over the world. We currently have almost 40 million registered users from over 240 countries and territories, covering over 40 vertical industries. We are hosting about 2.8 million storefronts, covering categories that is close to 6,000. So basically, whatever products you sell, Alibaba.com is a platform to showcase, either domestically or globally. There are many barriers and challenges when it comes to international trade. For example, tax, currency conversion, communication tool, and where to find trustworthy business partners and how to find the information you need. That's where Alibaba and Connect Americas can help. Alibaba is going to provide two things for the Connect Americas program. First of all, we are launching a verified membership service in the spring in a few LAC markets, and with the hope to expand to the entire LAC region. The verified supplier membership is really designed to help SMEs to establish themselves as a trustworthy and a verified business entity, which in turn will help them increase the business opportunity. Second, we are going to provide Connect America's members educational and training materials, for example, industry insights and customer stories, all designed to further empower SMEs to find success on global trade.
We especially want to thank these companies and the representatives of the companies that are here today in the audience. The list is too long to read it all, but they have given us their time, their ideas, they have contributed resources, all of this to promote Connect Americas. We know that this is going to be a valuable platform for companies throughout the world. And just like with Andres Dominguez, Natural Sins, they have the drive, they have the initiative, but sometimes they don't have the financial or technical resources that large corporations have. So let's hear from Andres Dominguez, because he has been using Connect Americas. He has been testing it. I'm very glad to be here today to share with you some initial impressions on Connect Americas. I have participated in different events of the IDB and banks in Costa Rica, and I've learned a lot about promoting exports and financing, but those of us who work in SMEs cannot always travel to these events. Connect Americas is a solution, because in that way we can replicate these events 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Let me show you how easy it is to use. In just a few minutes, I created my profile, providing information about me, my company, and our products. I joined the community for other food companies, and that way I can hear questions asked by other companies in the same sector. I also went to a page called Finance Yourself, and that way I saw what banks might lend to me, and applying is very easy. I only had to fill out one form. I also went to the Learn page to see if I could find any courses of interest, and I found one that was very interesting for the segment of sanitary and phytosanitary, and that is of essential importance to my sector. So I can do all of that and much more any day of the week at any time in the day. And I'm very enthusiastic about Connect Americas, because I think that as it grows and more entrepreneurs from the region and the world get involved, it's going to become an essential, vital tool for companies like mine. Thank you. Thank you very much, Andres. Please look at Connect Americas. It's the first business social network for the Americas, and it went live today. So the more people that get involved with this network, the more useful it is going to be. So please join Connect Americas. Thank you.